Percival Walker was a scientist for the UC who helped create the Terrormorph weapons. Now he must help us study the Terrormorph sample, and it raises a lot of questions. So last episode we started doing this quest for the United Colonies looking for Percival, and the quest has led us to this mine that we had to clear out to help one of his friends clear out. And we have to kind of let his friend know that we cleared it out so they can start mining here again.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
I actually should already have a sample. So I just need to, use this little thing. Here we go, deposit the sample. Okay. I still can't open that. All right, let's talk to him again.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresher room if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Okay, and now it's time to go back and talk to them. Thankfully, I can just fast travel there. Also, you may have noticed my little quest markers are working again. Apparently, there's this thing, show all targets. It must have been show only, show all targets, and you want it to be show only active targets. So like this, and it will just show what I have active instead of all the quests. I don't know why that's even an option, but I guess maybe if you're wanting to do like all the quests in Sidonia, you could maybe have them all on, so you know, okay, as long as they're here, I can do those. But I like having just like one of the quests active. That way, there's not 1,000 things on the screen. And let's talk to that guy's friend. All right, Cambridge Cooper.
I've got the slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that?
You mean you don't want to just start this business yourself? It seems like you could make a ton of money doing this. Why, I could sell ice to a cold guy. Okay, it's not my forte.
Well, just try your best. Emphasize how much money there is to be made with that formula. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output.
Oh, nice.
Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Why are you just giving this away? I really feel like you could start a business and sell it and then pay off Percival's debt. You don't have to give away your whole thing. Unless he just owes like 1,000,000 credits or some crazy number that would take forever to pay off. I don't like this, but that's what they want.
Is there something else?
I have a business proposal for you, a lucrative one.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity, but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
Okay, here's my idea. There's red sand everywhere, right? So you get the red sand, mix it in water, and what do you have? You have red dye. Now that red dye could be put in clothes and people's hair, and you could just sell it like Martian dye. And oh man, you could make a ton of money. So that's my first idea. Second idea is there's like this aqueous hematite stuff that, is like a really good patented new phenomenon, but you probably like my first idea, right?
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before. And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
Well, the drug hasn't been tested, but my original idea, that has been tested many times before. You sure you don't want to talk about that? Like, I think Martian dye, I really feel like we could, you know, move on to something like this. But yeah, this slate shows cure for human weakness, better workers, blah, 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 all that stuff.
Sounds like it could be useful if the data backs up your claims. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers. Or so I've heard.
Well, the spacers are dead. It won't cost you a credit to get started. What if I told you I cleared those mines for the price of nothing?
Oh, really? Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool. And the sort of
See, now I'm glad that you see what I'm talking about the dye. I really think that...
the actual lab work.
Oh.
Bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials. The licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Clear Percival's debt.
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped. Well, it seems we have a deal then.
See, I
And
should have
here,
played harder to get played harder
finder's
ball.
fee from the authority. A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
See, whenever you are negotiating, always start like
Sometimes
higher, if not a lot higher than what you want. Because then you can work down to what you actually want, because you're always going to be negotiating. Don't start like, oh, I want 1,000 credits. Like, oh, I'll do 800. Like, no, I really want 1,000. Then you're like, yeah, what about, can you do 900? And like, you're already losing less. So you start like, you know what, 2,000 credits. You might even be able to get more than what you want. All right, Lou.
Yeah?
I took care of Percival's debt to the Trade Authority.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit. But we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there. But it sounds
What's
like
that
you
sound?
already tossed those drakes. Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Oh.
Detonation occurred.
All right, I'm gonna jump, see if my screen shakes. 3, 2,
1.
I'm in the air. And I guess it's... Nothing should have shook for me because I was in the air, but okay.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe
To resume normal activity. Now let's go back to the deep mines and find the Red Devil's old HQ and find this guy that we need to talk to, because we got a lot to discuss. Is it all the way back over? Yeah, of course it is. All right, let's run the 1,000-meter long journey for a third time. Wish I could just fast travel there, but for whatever reason, it's not showing up. Does it show up on the map? Okay, it does. Can I fast travel to it? Yes. Barrett, you don't need to be standing that close to me when we fast travel, dude. I mean, I know we're friends and all, but like, you know, you don't need to be that close. It's a little weird. Okay, is this the... Yeah, this is the mine. Okay, where in the world would the entrance be in here? I mean, there was a door that was master locked or something. It wouldn't let me open or even try to lockpick it. So maybe it was that door? Let's find out. The game is telling me to go back outside. That's not right, is it? Yeah, because now it's telling me to go inside. What in the world? Yeah, like the arrows are telling me to go through that door. That's not the right way to go, game. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, the little quest marker's right, at least, it looks like. Just gotta figure out how to get over there. Aha! Got the key. Okay, is this their hideout? Or is this still part of the mine? And I'm not in the hideout yet. I mean, I did use the key to open that door. Am I any closer to finding this guy? Where in the world is this? This place is just huge. Wow, okay. Oh gosh! Don't fall down. Jeez. I could probably jump that, but I wouldn't be safe. There might be some loot around here. I never know. Oh, now the arrows are telling me where to go. Oh. Just a minute ago, you were being all finicky. Oh. Never pass up some cheese. Why do I have cheese searched? No idea. All right, let's open this. Nothing good. Wow, that sucks. Nothing in this place, or nothing in that chest. So yeah, this is still part of the mine. My goodness. Holy cow, man. This is just hidden away in the mine? This is...
Well, this must be the place. Looks like there's a light in the door, too. How charming.
This is huge. I was not expecting to find all this here. My goodness. Of course, well, I guess the door was locked, so yeah, I guess you wouldn't just happen upon this place. Of course, if you found the door that was locked and were thinking, hey, we're holed up here and nobody that I know, the boss does not have this key, like, why didn't the spacers try to break open the door? I would have. Caution. Microbiological laboratory. Why do they... I mean... Whoa, that was weird. Game, like, did a little flash frame there. Why in the world would they make a microbiological laboratory? Like... you could have just used the door, Barrett, but, you know... Oh, gotta be cool like Barrett. I mean, why make it that small? Like, why make it just a normal size biological laboratory? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, that was dumb. Feel free to unsubscribe. That was just bad. I deserve it. Well, he's got a bunch of crates here. They have food, maybe? Alright, well, let's go up to where the nav point is telling me to go. Hello!
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
I actually just wanted a high five, and I was going to be on my way. Where's my backup? Where's my partner? Oh well.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Here we go. I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sinan.
Hadrian sent you. Did she look okay?
She is alive but was injured trying to collect this delivery I've got for you.
Sounds like Hadrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample.
What? You can reattach a finger, Percy.
So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Terrormorph cells from a world too young to have one.
Hadrian said that, huh? If she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Cool. I like this story. Restricted area by order of the armistice. No trespassing beyond this point. Photography's prohibited, but it doesn't say anything about videography, so we're good. As long as I'm recording video, we're fine. And the game crashed. Alright, we're back. Man, when they say no photography, they really mean it. Okay, come on.
Anything that's secluded and purposed exclusively by the military is no doubt used for some top secret nonsense.
Ooh.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Projects and what? Okay, you need to.
Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
I guess we talk to, or no, maybe we wait. Yeah, he's got to analyze the sample. Wait for him to finish.
All queued up. All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate.
Oh,
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample is not fake. I collected it from the Terrormorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terrormorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
I have, but you know what? Tell us about it in case anybody watching does not know. Doesn't ring a bell, so tell me.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by Terrormorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive either. I don't think it was transported to Talsetti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terrormorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terrormorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
Humanity has survived a lot, but this could be a bottleneck event for our species if we survive. And the devastation to society, to knowledge, it would reduce civilization to shambles.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
We gotta stop it. Orders are to take you in the analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle. Get your boots on. Yeah, but you said the Londinian attack was massive, right? Why is one odd Terrormorph so scary?
Because until now, the Terrormorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
Orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Can I search your place? Yeah, let me just search. I'm doing like a routine governmental search of all your stuff. Might need to make some requisitions. You know, we'll just kind of see if there's anything that needs requisitioning. There are some illegal substances that have also been going around. They're usually in the rare or very rare variety. Can't go that way. Oh, he's gonna just follow me. All right. So if you've got any of that stuff, I'm gonna have to confiscate it. So far, it looks like you don't have very much. This place is big. I wonder why they closed it down. I mean, I guess they closed it down when they shut down the Red Devils, but still, like, this place is powered and it's got a bunch of stuff already. Be cool if there was any computers I could learn about what happened here, what they did. That'd be awesome. Come on, there's got to be a computer somewhere I can access and learn about stuff here. Like, there's all these computers, but I can't interact with any of them. Wow, I guess there's really nothing I can do here. That's kind of sad. I mean, let me know in the comments, guys, if you've played this, and let me know if I'm missing something, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything I could really interact with or learn. That kind of stinks. Alright, back to the 6th circle.
Is that really her?
And here we are.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You know,
Wait a
not
second.
yourself anymore,
They're
Major.
both from the Fire Nation. Look at their eyes. Fire Nation.
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
You know what? I don't have anything against Fire Nation. My friend Barrett here is from the Fire Nation as well, so you know I'm from like the Water Nation, I think. I think my eyes are kind of bluish, but you can't really see them because I've got a helmet on. Ooh.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes 2 of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
It always is. It was no walk in the park, I'll say that much.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay, that doesn't seem like that big of a deal. I really don't mind. What's the cabinet, by the way?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
What is the Armistice Archives, and what does it have to do with the Freestar Collective and House Varun?
Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions.
Oh.
And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that.
Okay. That makes sense. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I'll take that explanation now, please.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
What does that make you two now? Is the UC gonna throw me into prison for helping you?
No. We were both dismissed after the war for what we did. These days, we're just concerned citizens. with a very particular area of expertise. Our damage has been done for a long time.
Wait, so were you guys the leaders behind the Terrormorph stuff? I always thought the UC came up with this idea and they hired scientists to follow it, because the way she's talking, it makes it sound like they were the driving minds behind this because they were quote-unquote dismissed from UC and not... Yeah, I'm not sure. It still doesn't explain what this Terrormorph data is doing in the archives. I mean, they put it in the archives so that it would be sealed away, I imagine.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Why would the cabinet agree to help us?
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
Good thing this isn't time sensitive. Alright, well, let's go talk to the cabinet.
Alright. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Sure. I've got a
7,300 credits. Alright. I say, oh man, we've got so many things. I like this story, but there's, oh man, this game is so full of things to do. I'm like, I could do more stuff in Sidonia. I mean, there's just so many things. I've been getting, like, I'll just randomly get a bunch of activities. So I have a ton, not a ton, but I have a lot of activities to do. And there's probably, no, there's way more quests. Like, there's these 2 Constellation main quests. Where's the UC one that I just got? Isn't there, maybe it has the updated? It was like, oh, there we go, Eyewitness, okay. You know what, let's see if we can do this. Meet Hadrian in the New Atlantis Mask District. Let's go ahead and do that now.
Here.
Yes, I'm here.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
What? They can do cloning in this game? Wow. Yeah, you're a clone of a man. How would that work? Could you make the clone... Hold on, are there others from the program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
Tell me, how does the whole cloning thing work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world.
Ah.
He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
So is he more kind of like your dad? Or maybe you have more of his genetic material than, like, you know, you would have 50-50 of a mom and dad. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is a diss. I don't really mean for it to be. Actually, I'll do this. This Ve Victus must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
What did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
My goodness. Well, you are not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Yeah, I'm curious about your eyes. They're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars.
Oh.
The Red Devils unit I was a part of. They were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Very cool. I like that. All right, well, I'm going to call it an episode here. We'll talk to the cabinet in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody there.